So standard. If
Oh, okay.
all right.
So I messaged my Marine buddy, and when we were outside of Kyoto in Okinawa, and I just got off work, fucking 12-hour day, and I was like, all right, hey bro, what type of strip clubs do you know about? And he's like, oh dude, I got the best ones possible. I was like, all right, cool. Let's hit it up after 1800. He's like, yeah. So we get this crazy ass Japanese dude. I drink, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, you want to drink with us? And he's like, no, I don't drink whiskey no more. I drink beer. I was like, beer? What type of beer? And he's like, oh, just beer. And I was like, okay, okay, I understand. And so we start getting to the strip club. So first we just buy some beers out of the vending machine. It wasn't good, but it was curing, so it's just like to get the buzz going. We walk in the strip club. It's me and my Marine buddy. This motherfucker's crazy as shit. He walks up to the nearest stripper and he's like, "Hey, I'll pay you 500 yen if you give me a lap dance." And
Right.
they don't know a single thing he just said. So he, he just throws 1,000 yen dollar down, and he's like, and then she just starts doing her thing. And there's this bunch of Japanese business guys that just got off work that walked in, all in business ties and dress shirts, and they look pretty good, busy as shit,
Alright.
and they all walk up to this stripper pole, and they all sit down next to it. They all sit down and they're in the big ring, right? And then so the way this ring works is like there's 3 prongs to it, so 3 girls can walk up to it, and there's 1 pole. Uh, and there's a secret little technique where if you put a dollar in a certain spot on the collar of a business guy, the girl will come to that guy. So my buddy, he's like, "Watch this, bro. I got you. This is gonna be a great experience." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "Just watch." So he goes over and whispers to all the business guys.
Yeah, come on.
And he points to one of the business guys that's not paying attention, that has a beer, that he's drinking a beer. So
I just don't
he's
know
like, "All right, go buy this beer."
how you just so dense and like don't have spatial awareness.
Wait, what?
So he's like, "All right, go buy that guy a drink." And I was like, "All right, I'll buy him a drink." So I go get us some habu sake. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's fucking Japanese sake with a snake in it, and the snake venom makes you like get more drunk-ish, kinda. It's more of like your entire insides go numb and you start to hallucinate while you get drunk.
Okay.
So I buy him some of that, and my buddy walks up to him like mid-drink and puts like 5,000 yen, so it's like 50 bucks inside of his shirt. And the girl comes over and like starts giving him a lap dance and slowly starts taking off his belt, and then takes off, like pulls him by the tie up onto the stage, and like sits him down next to the thing and like ties his like body up to the stripper pole with the tie. I was like, what the fuck's going on? She takes the belt and starts like beating him with it. I was like, what the fuck?
Turn I wasn't expecting.
Like starts beating him with the belt, and then all the Japanese guys are just laughing at him. And then like the Japanese guys started pointing at us and just started laughing and started like giving us money.
Started
Like,
giving
what
us
the
money.
fuck? Yeah. And that was just the start of our night. Like, so, like, after a few of those, so it didn't happen to this one guy, it happened to like 3 or 4 of them. And then the boss is just over there smoking cigars, laughing his fucking ass off. A few hours of that, we're still at this bar, or the stripper. We walk up to the bar, and I'm starting getting like hammered. I've been just drinking the habu sake and regular I forgot the whiskey. It's some type of Japanese whiskey. I'm just
Mhm.
hammered, and then a bunch of the P8 people walk in, like the squadron. Oh my god! And then they had they had their like aviation officer with them, and she is crazy as fuck. Like she wore the smallest bit of clothing. I was like, okay, okay, you're kind of cute, I guess. And she gets up on the stage, and she starts taking the clothes off the strippers. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I like how this is going, and then she starts declothing, and I'm like, you're a redhead with a lot of freckles. This is not going well for you. Come on, please stop. And she's like, you can't make me do anything, and she just takes off more of her clothes. I'm like, oh god, damn it.
Oh my gosh.
And then the fucking so the pilots start getting drunk, and then they start going wild. They're throwing fucking glass shots everywhere on people and just like splashing people in the face with shots and like, you need to drink more. Oh,
Oh my
our night didn't
gosh.
end well.
What a night. What a night in the land of the sun.
The land of the rising sun, where people get beat with belts at strip clubs.
Beat with belts at strip clubs and given money for it.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. You can heal that off, Terry. Alright. So who's next in the cycle? Do we go back to Ant or go to...
Does Ant want to fight me?
I was talking about the stories, but
Oh, yeah.
we just
Ant,
kind
you
of
wanna
play
fight
it by
me? Just
ear.
brawl?
Oh, no, let me get up. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready to
Ready
tell
to
a
get
story
naked?
too, or?
Oh man, I wasn't ready for a story.
Alright.
He wasn't ready.
The winner
No.
of this match faces
Whoa,
me
whoa,
with no clothes and no weapons.
whoa. Alright then. I have to win. Ow, ow, stop it. I was wondering when that was gonna wear off. Oh my god, not again.
That's like
Remember what we were talking about? No weapons, no clothes.
no weapons, no clothes, oh yeah.
Just
Oh,
straight
yeah.
hands.
We should do that. We should actually. You want to do that?
I'm doing that to the next the winner of this match.
I'm trying to do that with you, like right before we get to killing each other.
Oh.
Alright.
Like
Alright.
no rings, no weapons, just straight hands.
So Ant ran out of
And then we'll
sauce.
stop right before we get to.
Oh yeah.
Ant beat me.
Ant, he's on a roll. He just got through beating me.
Dude, it's that fucking spin. The dancer spin.
Butt naked, and we're gonna
Alright.
go straight hands. Alright, but Ant is
Hold
out
on.
of sauce, so
Hold on.
Kronos, it's back to you on story time,
Alright, okay.
and then I'll go.
Alright. So this is a tale of me in the 10th grade, right before a football game on a Friday. So, like, make a plastic bottle bomb. And what he does with said bomb is and the bomb sets off right behind me. I had no idea. What little alley cat I am, I duck and I take off towards the gym, right? And then after that, like everything gets settled down, and then I'm in the cafeteria waiting for my pregame meal and all that. And then the principal walks up to me, and then she points at me. She like does the gesture to like tell me to come here. I was like, huh? You know, I was kind of looking like Scooby-Doo for a second, because I had no idea she was even like thinking about me. And she pulls me in her office and she was like, why'd you do it? And I've been doing a lot of bad things on the low, so I was digging back to see what exactly she was catching me up for. And then I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Why'd you set off the bomb?" And I was like, "Oh, this bullshit." I so I set the record straight on her. I'm like, "Yo, look, like, I don't know who you have me pegged for, but I'm not one of those guys. Like, I'm a guy's guy. I didn't do that." And she was just so insistent on having it be me. She was like, "We got the cameras and we got everything. We'll make sure you get in trouble for it." I was like, "You can search the cameras. Like, what do you want? What do you want out of me?" And then finally, after I said that, like, she kind of looked shook for a second, and then she tried to check the cameras, and I was like, she was like, "Is that you?" I was like, "No." So she let me go. And then after that, what she did was she pulled me into the office, and I got out of the office, and then as I was trying to rest and think about the game, she pulled me out again to have me go make a statement with the police, as if to say, "I know you had something to do with it." And then I wrote my report to the police, and they looked at me and they were like, "Okay, son, if that's all you have to say, then that's fine. But if we find out you've been lying, you will go to jail." I'm like, what do I have to be worried about that for? Like, mind you, this is like a 15-year-old kid, just new to the world, just came out of his diapers, didn't know what the hell was going on, and then they just jumped him in that stuff. Oh. That's the story of how I almost got labeled as a school shooter. Almost did my time in juvie. But they couldn't do that to me because I'm a savage.
Did my time in juvie.
Do you remember how to make that plastic bomb now?
Like, exactly, right? That's like, they don't even teach physics to, like, sophomores. I don't know nothing about that. Physics or chemistry.
I'll teach you some physics, boy.
Oh, boy. Are you a breeding bull? Is that what they call you on the farms?
How'd you know?
Woo!
I'm from Texas.
Can you parry
What
with...
they say about Texas? Pulling steers and queers from Texas, and I got some horns on the door.
Oh my gosh. I would hate to have all my Texas from Texas. All my exes from Texas.
What the fuck? I was like, what?
All my
summon me.
Texas from Texas.
I'm gonna wait for a summon forever.
True's totally
my
exploiting the dragon skin to be naked and use other things.
At least I've only been using the fire breath this whole time, though.
Alright,
Why
straight
are you
hands.
saying my name still?
I only do like 8 damage to you, so that was
Alright, so you guys ready for my story? Okay. I have a
Let's
couple,
stop before we kill each other.
but there'll be you guys have options, right? Do you guys want to hear the story of my first lunch in Valdosta, Georgia? Or, and trust me, that one's a strange one. Or, dang, that's another good one.
That moment when you don't fuck up.
Come get it! Come get some!
Nah, who else wants it?
Three-way gangbang.
Get off of me. That poor random's just in the middle of like.
He healed! What a cheater!
I think this rando's just been in my thorn.
I think he knows we're making a
before.
YouTube video or something.
Alright, try it.
Oh,
What's
I
your
did it!
story?
You messed
Oh,
up. You came
my
to the wrong
gut.
neighborhood.
And my face!
I cannot tell stories while I'm fighting. I suck. Ah. Alright. So let me tell you about the first lunch I ever had in the state of Georgia. Okay. This is actually a story Kronos will be familiar with, because I think I told him a few times.
Dude, he hit me with a sword.
Alright, so as you guys probably know, I'm from California, which is basically like the citiest country, not country, state in the United States.
Bullshit. I'm from California.
It's very city-like. What do you mean? I'm from San Jose.
Here in Georgia.
I'm from San Jose. It's nowhere near like the South, like as far as culture goes.
Where San Jose is.
San Jose is like about an hour below San Francisco.
Yeah, I know. I know where it is.
Oh, okay. So basically, I'm a city boy, alright, and I went to Valdosta Middle School. And for lunch, they were having grits and cheese, which I never had before. I think they had tilapia, and then they had okra. Okay. So, me, being a city boy, I have no idea what those food items are, alright? Just straight up. 8th grade me had no idea what that soul food was. So, I get everything. I'm like, okay, I think I've heard of grits. I think I had them once when I went to like Captain D's or something. So I'm like, okay, I'm familiar with that. And then the tilapia, yeah, it's just fish. And so the okra, on the other hand, I misidentified as being tater tots.
Oh my goodness.
So I never seen okra before, let alone fried okra, and I thought it was tater tots. So I'm actually a very shy person at school, so I don't say much, don't talk unless spoken to, all that other stuff. Okay, so I bite into the fried okra, alright, expecting tater tots, alright, and then I feel this very earthy, very vegetable, almost bug-like taste in my mouth, and I start freaking out. Like, I make the strangest face I've ever made in my life. And I actually start like not really screaming, but like moaning very loud in disgust. And the entire table was looking at me, and it was more like I thought there was a fly in my tater tots. I didn't know it was okra. And so dude, I thought it was like a bug in my tater tots. And so I'm freaking out, and like I spit into a napkin. I'm making a scene, like breathing really hard, and this girl I had a crush on. I know, right? First day, have a crush. That's crazy. This girl I have a crush on right next to me. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Ugh," and then I started pointing at the napkin and then back at the okra. I'm like, "What could they have? The tater tots? How can we eat this?" And then she's like, "That's okra." Like, and I asked, like, "Is that some sort of bug?" And she's like, "No, it's
Wait.
I forgot what she said, vegetable or something." And so
Wait, that was true. That's that?
Me, I died.
Oh snap! I thought that was a random. We just bullied. We just bullied. We just bullied Terry for no reason.
Oh, I don't want to play anymore.
I'm sorry.
Bitch.
Oh,
He wants to backstab me.
When all you wanted to do was have a battle royale.
alright. So
We
let
did
me
have a battle
tell you
royale.
about my
No,
first
we didn't. I got
at
bullied.
Yale. Yo, this is actually gonna be a crazy story. My first week at that institution.
Oh, he healed.
So,
Alright, continue.
alright. So here comes Mr. Young Old Julian Fraser. Just got out of football camp, you know, and I'm like sore, I'm tired, and everyone's on campus meeting each other because it's new and everyone's freshmen. And I just feel kind of left out. So what happens is I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get discouraged. I'm gonna like talk to people. I'm gonna meet them. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna fight the good fight. So what Frage does is he goes around in the courtyard. He just starts introducing himself to a lot of people. And then there's this light-skinned girl, and he introduces himself to her, right? And she's like, "Hey, how are you
Get
doing?"
off my
And I
case,
was like,
bitch.
"I'm doing very well." Yeah, pretty much. I was like, "You what, mate?" And she was like,
Oh.
"Great." So I got her number, and then here's where the story takes left turns. So I get a random message at like 12 o'clock in the morning, and she's like, "Hey, it's really lame right now. Can I come over?" I was like, "Alright, whatever." So
Go
she
get that
comes
pussy.
She comes over, right? So we're both in my common room, which is big, by the way. And we're sitting on the futon talking, and she was just talking normal, like we were talking about school and like where we're from and all that. And then out of nowhere, she's like, "Hey, can I get on top of you?" And I was like, sure, whatever
Oh.
floats your boat." And she just starts straddling me. She was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I just wanted to get more comfortable." And then she continues talking as if she's not straddling on the edge of danger.
On the edge of danger?
And we're continuing our conversation, and you know Julian Fraser, he's just trying to have a poker face on his body, you know, like I just try not to
Alright, stop it. You're
emotions,
lagging.
but I was just thinking, why are we talking? But after that, we get to business because I just decided to take initiative, and what ends up happening is actually the weirdest thing ever. We're about to get down and do the dirty. We're about to get into the business. And then she was like, "Oh, you wanna fuck me?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." Like, you know, I was in it. Do you really want it? I was like, "Yeah." Are you gonna rape me? I was like, "Wait."
What?
I was like, "Wait." She was like, "Are you gonna do it even if I scream no?" I was like, "Huh?" She was like, "Are you gonna do it even if I'm pushing you off?" I'm like, I'm just silent at this point because I don't know what I can say in that situation. She was like, "I thought you wanted to," and I was like, "Yeah, I did," but
It
like,
doesn't work like that.
it was so much. Here's the craziest part. I still smashed.
Oh my gosh.
Was it
Like,
that night?
With all
I
of
am
that
not an
against-
invader. I am Terry. Tell him that I'm Terry.
with all of that working against me, it still happened.
was she trying to like? Was that just what she's into? I guess.
I think that's just what she was into. I didn't know it. I didn't think Yale could be that liberal.
That was just.
And
It would have
then-
made me very
and then
uncomfortable.
2 days after that, I throw a party, and they had to get the paramedics because the kid drank too much. They got a paramedics guy in my room.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh. It's
That's
crazy.
just going to stop running from me.
I'm just trying to watch people fight. I'm not part of this
I'm not
anymore.
even using a shield.
This just looks like This just looks like schoolyard bullying, right?
Basically. Come back here, you dork! He's like, dude, I have a toilet with your name on it.
Oh.
Come over here for a swirly.
I got hit.
Mid-air.
Why am I being attacked? This is...
Hey, you're working on your get good skills. You're working on rolling.
No, I'm finna jump off and leave.
This builds
I'll talk to you guys
character.
tomorrow.
Come on, man. Like,
Leave me alone.
how do you
I'm
get
not even doing
offended by
anything
getting
to
attacked in
anybody.
Dark Souls? It's just a
I'm not
game,
doing
man.
anything to anybody. I'm just trying to watch people fight.
Why don't you want to fight yourself?
I'm leaving. Bye.
Aw, man. You just
Aw,
left the
gosh.
party.
Did he actually bounce?
That's a whole level of sensitivity right there.
Quit being a baby man. Hashtag QBABM.
What did he
Stan is in the corner like, baby, come back.
Quit being a baby
Come
man.
back!
Why
Dude,
did-
look at
why
how
did you leave?
deformed his tail looks. Because we were just fighting in the game. Like sparring, basically.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And he lost, and
days.
that's why he left?
He didn't even lose yet. He just like got hit and then he ran.
And he rolled off on accident.
It was like he behaved in such a way that it was like standard hit him in real life, and he actually like fled.
It was like one of those civilians when they get hit in Grand Theft Auto. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
You guys are bad people.
What? Are you serious right now?
Look at the comment.
What the fuck? Why is there like hentai being posted?
It was Miami.
It
You blame it all on
literally. It's alright. You can blame your death on me too. Go back to Dark Souls, man. Pick up your souls while you're at it. You can see the blood.
You get your souls, you can bring them home with you.
Dude, you can see the blood over here from when I beat the crap out of him while he was AFK.
Oh my god.
Look at this. You can see the blood.
I just don't think it was that serious. Oh,
Dude, how do you get mad for people like hitting you in a game?
right.
The dragon?
The dragon is leaving again.
That's
that what he calls
his.
himself?
Yeah. Because he has the
Is that his call
dragon.
He never told us how he got his nickname, the dragon.
That would have been his story, man.
Oh,
Now come catch this work,
Not how it
fam.
works.
Stun lock.
Best believe. When it comes to work, I'm about it.
What's good? Ugh. Hydration where you least expect it, courtesy of Trident.
Summon me!
Uppercut. Oh. Stop.
When my right gets tired, I use my left.
Oh, it's charging it, man. It's over. You messed up.
That's about it. Actually, with the point down.
You know I didn't mean it.
You meant all of it. You know what? That's not the worst. That's not the worst of the worst gesture you can do after killing someone. I think
You should
about
just
the
leave.
worst.
Huh?
Like just
I was just like, he should just leave. He got killed, so might as well leave.
yeah.
Oh, you're talking about in the messages? Yeah, I'm putting my dark sign back down. Man, I mean, you're not playing Dark Souls, but do you have any funny or interesting stories?
You know what?
Man, it's getting late for me.
Aw, man, it's past your bedtime, man.
Yeah, man, you know. Ants can't be
Hey,
up
if I'm
24/7.
still awake, and I've been awake since 2 in the morning yesterday, or today,
I gotta
you should be
be at
fine.
D-Bird's graduation in like 8 hours.
That's fine. Get 4 hours of sleep. It's only a graduation.
Sounds like a plan.
That wasn't supposed to convince you.
It worked.
That was not supposed to convince you.
I'm just letting you.
Well, I'm switching controllers. I think my other one's charged.
Hop on them there, Smite.
Yeah. I'm gonna bounce, guys. It's been a blast partying with you all.
Alright,
Alright,
make
be
sure you
sure to...
download Smite.
Dude, you
No
should
doubt.
like...
No doubt.
download it and then put it in rest mode or something. And it should be ready by the time you play again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get double or multiplied. You get multipliers for partying up playing Smite.